Normally I try to talk about games I watched on YouTube or really fuck with, but when one of my friends said, "Nassan, try this game," I don't know why, but I said, "Yes, my good friend, I will try Deltarune," and it's one of the best games ever, if we didn't have to wait so long per chapter. So, let me tell you my Deltarune journey. It all starts where the Lightners and Darkners live alongside each other, but a terrible war has separated them, and they had beef ever since. Anyway, back to me.
Are you there? Are we connected? Excellent. Now, we may begin. First, you must create a vessel. Select the head you prefer.
Ooh, I'll choose the one that makes me look like a bum.
Select your torso.
I'll choose the one that makes me fat.
Select your legs.
They all look the frickin' same.
This is your body. Do you accept it?
In society, no. Now, yes.
Excellent. You have created a wonderful form. Let us shape its mind as your own. What is his favorite food?
I love eating pain.
Your favorite blood type?
A, as my parents will disown me if I don't get all A's.
What color does it like most?
Green, because I don't know.
Please give it a gift.
Is failure there? Huh, I guess it isn't. Voice, I guess.
How do you feel about your creation?
It will not hear. Well, I think it's a failure and it's gonna go nowhere in life. Disgust.
Have you answered honestly?
Yes. You acknowledge the possibility of pain and seizure. Yes.
Understood.
Name your vessel.
Bomb.
And what about its creator? Me, of course.
Excellent. Your creation will now be discarded. No one can choose who they are in this world.
So the sequel of Undertale doesn't have free will. Huh. Toby Fox could never. Haircut to Chris being woken up by that one cowgirl from Undertale. It's Torii, I don't know. We went to school and we were assigned a group project by this hamster. You know, with a teacher like that, I could just skip school, but whatever. The door was busted open by Susie. Susie, having a rockin' 0.5 GPA and going nowhere in life, barges into class and the hamster teacher appoints her to go get chalk. She wants to send someone so she doesn't get in trouble. Don't let it be me, don't let it be me, don't let it be me. Chris, I see you have nothing better to do. Why don't you go with Susie? Oh, I knew she was gonna do that. So I was appointed to go with this loser without my consent to go get some chalk. Hey! Who are you calling loser? And out of nowhere she says, "Let me tell you a secret. Quiet people piss me off." Like, bro, can you stop harassing me? You're clearly older than me. What? And as an added bonus, you'll do our project. And I don't want to do don't bother answering. Your choices don't matter. So after being threatened to go with this stranger I don't know, we went to the supply closet, which in reality is a portal to the dark world. Ooh, who could have seen that coming? Oh! I fell into the dark world, walk around for a bit, and then meet Susie again. She asks for a bit and how we got here and yada yada yada, and were you listening to me? And then we continue on. Then this one random dude with a silhouette appears. He shoots spades at us, maybe because he's a hater or lancer. We go to the castle and see the Grim Reaper. Please don't kill me. Say bye to mom for me before you slaughter me. No, I'm the prince of the kingdom. And I'm gonna tell you the story of our town. No, I don't really want to listen to it right now, but please listen to my tale. It's really important, and I think it'd be awesome for you to listen to it. Not really. I'm bored. You're listening to it anyway. Once upon a time, a legend was whispered, no, we are not telling that. The viewers at home's attention spans are too low for that, so we're skipping that. Susie says, I'm meant to be a bum, sitting down and watching Netflix all my life, not all this hero stuff. She was begging them until Lancer shows up, and look how puny and pathetic he is. He can go down to like multiple hits. He's so pathetic, yet he says, I'm the bad guy. Anyway, he battled and then gave up because his bike was out of gas. Then me and the Grim Reapers, his name is Rouse by the way, gave me a tutorial. Realized a great door was left open. So that's how that kid got there. And started journeying to the king's castle. Along the way we see Lancer, just being annoying, as usual.
If it isn't my two favorite people. Psych! You guys aren't even in the top 5. Lancer, where's Susie? You mean the purple girl? You're fools, you're too late to stop me. What did you do? It was so simple. She beat me up, so I ran away. That's a bit anticlimactic. Sup? Why aren't you running away? I already did.
Along the way, Lancer said something messed up, and Susie threatened to beat the crap out of him if he did that again. And Lancer thanked him for teaching him how to be evil, and got a bunch of Jagaris, who are harmless, not gonna lie. While walking through Chess Village, Lancer comes back and thanks Susie for making him a bit more evil. He realizes that we don't have a team name, and offers to make it for us. We put the names we want in the bucket and I chose what? Should I take the crumpled paper, the Lancer labeled one, or the nicely folded one? I'll take the crumpled one. And your name is... I think I'm not allowed to say this one. It's pronounced... Hyperlink blocked. Squad. I'm not allowed to say tier 2 cuss words. He leaves and we continue along, fighting this coin guy with a crown, and Susie's like, this is boring as hell. I'm gonna join Lancer's team. But why? Because being a hero's lame. Ugh. Well, they're horrible at being villains because they literally came to us to build a machine for them to kick our own butt with a disguise that anyone can see from. Team Rocket type disguise. And then our machine exploded because, well, we made a crap one because we don't want to get our own butts beat. And then they actually opened up a shop to fund their evil antics. Like, why don't you just steal from the other shops if you want to be so evil anyways? Then they wanted to battle us. And after battling them, they gave up. Yay! Anyway, we went to the kings, and then we have to solve some difficult puzzles from the difficult rules card. God damn it! Anyway, we were struggling through some difficult puzzles until rules card came up again with a harder puzzle. Oh, let me just do this, and I think we broke him. Well, we didn't broke him enough because he showed up again with like enough worms. This is a difficult demon you might face. Is that a frog? Yes, worms. The most difficult boss ever in all of... Let me just... Okay, worms, let me show you another one. And just pulls out K round for no reason. If we beat him before, we can beat him again. So we beat him again. And he was like, well, I'm done for today. Bye. Well, after going through a few mazes, we meet a badass king. Not as badass as Asgore, but badass nonetheless. Look at him saying, Lancer, you have failed me. Isn't that badass? No? Well, anyway, we battled him. It took a while because it was pretty hard. I mean, not as hard as the secret boss, but it was still hard. Anyway, we beat him, and we healed him, and he has the audacity to go up and choke me, and be like, Quiet people piss me off. Where did I hear that from? Let go of my friend. And then he gets overthrown and now he lives in a prison. And we diss him from time to time. Haha, loser. Now, Deltarune's a great game. It's a fun game with an okay fanbase. All the characters' dialogue is spot on and I really approve of the comedy. It makes me laugh. If you want to play for yourself, there are some links, though I might have spoiled chapter 1 for you, so... I'm being so for real, it's hard to play Deltarune or any popular game without spoilers if you're on the internet. The developer said not to be on the internet until you, finished the game. But I'd probably try to just not watch any Deltarune related stuff until you're finished with the game. Or if you watch spoilers, just try to forget about the game. And then once you completely forget about it, remember it again and then just play it for the most optimal experience. And see you later. So I procrastinated on getting this video done. It was supposed to come out in August, but I kept procrastinating it further and further and further, and now it's coming out now. Boy, I am so responsible. Anyway, yeah, this channel is gonna become gaming oriented because I have no stories and I like games. I don't know, I don't have really much to say. There's a lot of noise in the background, sorry about that, but yeah, I'm gonna go ramble. So, I came to school and I had beef with this girl last year. It's not the same girl's last video, it's a different girl. And she just say, hey, how you doing? How do you feel about me saying this? And I said, I felt like a, not a nice person. And she said, you should feel like that. And she still has the beef even to this day. Come on, the beef ain't that real, bro. It's 3 months. You gotta chill out. It's been summer. You should have moved on at this point, little dude. Yeah. Anyway, I hope the next video will be about some other game. And it's gonna have a way different style. Not the animation style, just the talking. The animation style is staying the same, but everything else is changing. Audio, etc. Trust me, it's gonna be way different. And I can go back to this style if you want to. Anyway, talk to you.